got to vlog all day, but it was basically a whole day spent of driving anyway. So we finally made it to our yurt Airbnb, which is just up over that hill. So they're gonna walk up to check it out right now. I'm gonna grab some things from the car and then I'll show you guys around the yurt. Time to give you guys a short little tour of the outside of the yurt. So here we are on the outside. There's a little picnic table right there. The car again is once down that hill, and then there's a little bonfire area right here. And I'm pretty sure the bathroom is actually at the front of this place, which is like back there. All right, so right now it's dinner time at the yurt cabin campout. We're having some, I forget what it's called. What was it called?
Paneer tikka masala.
Courtesy of Avneet's mother, so thank you. And then we'll show you guys some clips of us enjoying our beautiful dinner next to the campfire. Welcome to day number 2. We finished up our night here at the yurt, and it was a little scary because almost every hour at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. there would be a huge gust of wind. And because the yurt is mainly just made out of reflectics, you hear all the wind. I was a little worried that like some of these dead trees around here were gonna blow and either topple down on our yurt or my car down the hill, but we were fine, the car is fine. So now we're just finishing up breakfast and packing up the rest of our items before we continue on our trip. It's about a 2-hour-ish drive down to Lassen, but we're excited. We just made it to Lassen National Park. We just parked and went to the museum, but it's sadly closed. But we're here in Lassen, finally, after 2 hours of driving. Right now, we are hiking the Lake Manzanita Trail. We wanted to start off from the south end of Lassen, but because of the snow and because it's closed, we had to come in from the north side. So we're starting off in this area in order to be able to get in a couple of hikes and just explore Lassen National Park. I'm trying to look for the sign where it has the national park sign, but I think it was all the way at the beginning in the right-hand turn, so we might have to loop back for it. Now we've made it to the Lassen Amphitheater, and I'm standing around on top of snow, but we're just here checking it out. Alright, so now we're leaving Lassen National Park, but we had to stop by this sign on the way out because there's no bigger sign inside the actual park. So we're leaving, but I had to come by and grab some footage of this. We have just made it to the subway caves. So it's actually a very short hike, maybe only like half a mile or so, but you need flashlights to go into the cave, so we'll see how great this camera does with low light. Probably not that well. All right, so right now we are descending into the caves, but we've got to go fast because there's like a mass of people behind us. So we've got to enjoy the caves while we can by ourselves.
I didn't think it'd be this dark. Oh.
There's a little map re-emerging from the other end of the subway caves. It's actually pretty dark in there. You get pretty cold. There are some parts, there are some parts of the cave that have started to fall from the ceiling, so it does get a little bit worrisome where maybe eventually someday it'll not be here, but it's pretty cool that they've made it a tunnel and it's only one way, so you go in from one end, pop out of the other. We've just made it to our second campsite of this trip at Lake Britain, I think is how you say it. So the lake is just outside. I'll give you guys a short little tour of our arrangement. So right after you walk into the entryway, there's this dining table right here on the left. There's the kitchen, and there's a random bed in this kitchen right next to the fridge, so I don't know why. Because no one should be sleeping there. Then we've got a normal fridge, a stove, sink, the typical kitchen amenities. Then if we walk through the hallway, There's one creepy bedroom across from the bathroom, and that's just because there's a locked door. That's creepy. Then let's go see the bedroom that Albany and Marissa have chosen with lakeside views, but both of them do have.
Wait, you have the lakeside view.
Or you guys can also see it, but I guess this is, yeah, more so the parking lot and the volleyball court that they don't have a volleyball for because no communal activities here. Then this is the room that I will be sleeping in, so that's my sleeping bag on that bed. These are the lakeside views. All right, now we're gonna take a quick stroll around the campsite that we're at, and look at us, we all got matching hats from Costco. Marissa didn't bring hers, but I got the gray one, Marissa got, and Albany got the beige one. We're just gonna stroll around to check it out. Check out this lakeside view from our cabin. Right now we're doing a short hike over to Burney Falls. I'm the only one wearing my hat because the sun is not out, but that is okay. From our short hike from our campsite, you can all probably already hear the waterfalls right behind me, but it is spectacular. I love waterfalls in general, so I seek them out, but here it is. All right, now we are off with our hats over to Burney Falls. We might test out the waters, but it's most likely gonna be way too cold to go in. So
That's fine. That's why
I'll take you along on our hike with us. Alright, so right now we are leaving Burney Falls because there are a lot of people that are starting to come by, and because our camp is so close, we're probably going to be coming back once again in the afternoon later today. Alright, so right now we are at the overlooking. Alright, here's some interesting cool facts about Burney Falls. Thinking about going in, you can handle 48 degrees or less, maybe not. Albany, give us the little lowdown on what has happened so far.
So we're staying here. It's a private camp, so I think this green dotted trail means it's a private trail. And we took it all the way to Burney Falls. It was really nice. We went over this bridge and we were put on Falls Loop Trail, and we saw the falls from this side, and now we came back up. We're over here at the park entrance. We're gonna go look at the overlook, and then we're gonna go to Fisherman's Bridge.
Right now we're at the beginning of the river that starts the rush of water over to Burney Falls, and this is like a little pond, and there's all these cute little turtles just hanging out in the water. Slight update on how we're doing. We are now on the Pacific Coast Trail. There's a crest. Pacific Crest Trail. We have stopped by this log in the shade to rest and have our lunch that we have prepared in the morning. Alright, so today is our last day here at Camp Britain. Fourth hike to Burney Falls, because we did one on our first night, twice yesterday, and then now just to finish it up, we're like, might as well just do another. Alright, we just wrapped up our last visit at Burney Falls. I think that'll end it for the vlog. It's a combination of Mount Lassen and Burney, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, feel free to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content. Until then, I'll see you guys later.